back in science classes. I am Jakprit Kaur, your science teacher of Art and Progressive School. Dear student, in this video we will do the revision of two chapters, that is chapter number 30 and chapter number 40. So let's begin. So student, your chapter number 13 is fun with magnets. So here the first term of this chapter is magnet. What is magnet? So this is that material which attracts the other materials, or the materials that are attract the magnetic material is known as a magnet. Now your next term is natural magnet. Natural magnet. So what do you understand by this natural magnet? So this is the magnet which is available naturally. Okay, and the natural magnet is also known as magnetite. Okay, now the next term is uses of magnets. Okay, uses of the magnets are in the various places, like in the refrigerator, magnet is there, in the speaker, magnets are there, in your pencil boxes. Okay, magnet is there, in the door, magnets is present. So these are some uses of magnets. Now the next is types of magnets. What are the different types of the magnets? So dear students, you know that the magnets can be classified on their shape, on the basis of their shape. So the magnet of rectangular shape. Okay, this is a magnet which is of the rectangular shape. So this is known as a bar magnet. This is a bar magnet. If the shape of your the magnet is dumbbell shape. Okay, so this is known as a dumbbell shape magnet. Now the shape of the magnet is of horseshoe shape. Okay, so that type of the magnet is known as a horseshoe shape magnet or horseshoe magnet. Okay, now the magnet is of cylinder shape also, like this. So this is a cylindrical magnet. Okay, this is a cylindrical magnet. Okay. So student, now your next topic is compass or the magnetic compass. So you know that this is that device which is used to see the direction. Okay, when the sailors were there in the ancient times, so they used this compass to see their direction. Okay, so basically this is a device to check the or to see the direction. Now the next one is magnetic materials. What are the magnetic materials? So you know that magnetic materials are those materials which attract or which get attracted by the magnets. So these are known as magnetic materials. Now what are the non-magnetic materials? Non-magnetic materials. Non-magnetic materials are those materials which do not get attracted with the magnet. Okay, like pen is there or the plastic, wood. So all these are the non-magnetic material. Now the next one is poles of a magnet. So in the magnet there are two poles. One is the north pole and another one is a south pole. So you know that the dipoles repel each other. North and north pole will repel each other. South and south pole will repel each other. If there is an unlike poles are there like north and south, they will attract each other. Okay, so there are two poles in a magnet, that is north and south. Now the next one is, what is the history of a magnet? What is the history of a magnet? So I have explained about this also, that the history of the magnet was started at 1845, okay, when a person was passing through a stone, and that stone is known as a lodestone. Lodestone, that is L-O-D-E, Lord, S-T-O-N-E, lodestone. So the stick of that man, that was an iron stick which gets attracted by that stone. So from that place, the invention of that magnet is started. Okay, that is of 1845. 1845. Now students, let's do the revision of chapter number 14. This is the last over here. Your chapter is completed here, chapter number 30. Now let's start the revision of chapter number 14. That is water. So student, your first topic of this chapter, that is water cycle. Water cycle. So what is the water cycle? Water cycle generally, this is a circular motion of in water. Means from the ocean the water is going up to the sky and they are making the clouds, and then it is coming back to the ocean in the form of the rains. Okay, so this is our complete process of a water cycle. Now the next one is the stages. Stages of water. So what are the different stages of the water? So you know that first stage of the water is the solid stage. Okay, in this state the water remains in a ice form. Okay. The next one is the liquid state. That is the simple liquid or the water that we drink. Okay, and we use for other purposes. So that is the liquid stage, and the third stage is a gaseous state. Is a gaseous stage. In this stage, the water becomes in a vapor form. Okay, so when you know that the process, one of the process of water cycle is evaporation. So evaporation of the water is a gaseous stage of a water. Now let's move to the next topic. Now the next transpiration. What is transpiration? So you know that the transpiration is also, we can say, as an evaporation. Transpiration takes place from the leaf, okay, and in this, from the leaf the water gets evaporated. So this is known as a transpiration. Next is an evaporation. Evaporation, you know that when the water gets evaporated in the form of the vapor, so that is known as an evaporation. Now there is a cloud formation. What do you understand by the cloud formation? How the clouds are formed? So when the water gets evaporated from the surface, so the climatic condition or the temperature is different on the earth and at the atmosphere. So here the atmospheric or the temperature is warm, and at the sky the temperature of that is the cool one. So when the evaporation is there of the water, so as a result when it is cooled down and it may come together collectively and form a cloud. Okay, and when that cloud becomes heavier, so it will result into a precipitation. That is a precipitation. Okay, precipitation in the process can be, it can be in the liquid form, that is a rain, it can be in a solid form, in the hail or a snow. Hail, you know that ole, okay, in Hindi we call it as an ole, and snow, you know it. Okay, so in the precipitation of two types can be in the liquid form or in the solid form. Next is in water conservation. Water conservation. What is water conservation? To conserve a water. Okay, to avoid the wastage of the water or to conserve it, to store it is known as a conservation of water. Okay. Now the next one is the rainwater harvesting. Rainwater harvesting. What is rainwater harvesting? In this process, we generally collect the rainwater. Okay. How we collect it? When the rain is taking place, so we collect the rainwater from the rooftop. Okay. The pipe is connected to the underground tank. And when the rain is there, so that all the water gets drained from that pipe to a underground tank, and hence it is stored for the future use. For the future we can use that stored water, and this is the rainwater harvesting. So students, today we have done the revision of the two chapters, that is chapter number 13, fun with magnets, and chapter number 14, that is water. So now let's have a look to some questions.
So your first is the fill in the blanks. First question, an object that attracts magnetic material is called magnet. Next question is, a magnet has dash and dash poles. So a magnet has north and south poles. Next question is, dash is a natural magnet. So you know that magnetite is a natural magnet. A dash can be used to find directions. So a compass can be used to find the directions. Water vapor gets added to air by dash and dash. So you know that evaporation and transpiration is the process by which the evaporation of the water takes place, okay, and which is gets mixed into within air. So these are the answers of these questions. First is magnet, next is north and south, third is magnetite, fourth is compass, and fifth is evaporation and transpiration. Next is circulation of water between ocean and land is known as water cycle. Next is, in atmosphere water is present in huge quantities as vapor and cloud. In the air, the water is present in the form of vapor and cloud in a very huge quantities. Okay. Now the next is true and false. So first, water evaporates faster during summer days. So it's true. Next, excess rain in an area leads to drought. This is false. Next is, water is a natural resource. So it's true. Heating is essential to convert water vapor into vapor. So it is true. Fifth one, a cylindrical magnet has one pole. So it is false. Next is, a plastic is a magnetic material. So it is false. Seventh, we can make a magnet with single pole. So it is false. No, we cannot make any magnet of a single pole.
So student, we have done the revision, even we have discussed some question answers also. Please do that question answers in your copy and do the revision. In the next video, we will do revision of the next chapter. So till then, keep learning, stay safe and stay happy.